Okay, it looks like I'm live again. Let's try this. This is not how I expected this to go today. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was going to accept the invite to do a live stream with someone else, with Belle, and we're having issues trying to connect here. But it looks like I'm live. So uh, I'm not sure if anybody's there or what. But if I'm going to do any kind of live stream, I need to do it quick because it'll be getting dark like really soon. If you can see, the sun is setting in the sky. And I am at the park. If you heard me talk about the battlefield area, Stones River Battle, that is one of the parks where, that's the park I'm at, is in that area. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Beautiful day. I'm not sure what do, like an interview with me or a live stream with me, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So I am live right now. At least one person's watching. So, hey, thank you. Oh, is that what it is? You guys are in bed. Can you hear me, or do I need to hold the microphone button? Beautiful day, the microphone button. Well, I know, I do know that I'm live, and I do know that I'm alive. I just, I have no idea how to do live stream. I've never done this. I was supposed to be accepting an invitation to join Belle Sanga's live stream, but um, I have no idea what I'm doing. There was no invite. I'm clueless. I don't do this kind of stuff. So that's cool. You can hear me. Salamat po. Hit that or not? I wonder what that button. Well, hey, Weston Supermoto Vlog. Thank you for watching. Um, this is not the live stream I expected. I thought I was joining someone else, and in the midst of thinking I was accepting her invitation to do a live stream, it actually started a live stream on my end. And so if I sound and act a bit awkward, it's because it was not my intention to do my own live stream. I didn't even know that I actually could do it because my channel is still so small. But hey, UK. Yes, beautiful day. You were my very first comment on my very first, what was it, like 30 or 40-second live stream. Um, but thank you for the support. Maraming salamat po. I think I said that right. I don't know. My Tagalog is not very good. I only know a few words. If anybody has any questions, I don't know how long I'm gonna do it because it'll be getting dark soon, and I don't think there's any lights in this part of the park. I'm not sure what tama means. I do know maraming salamat po, but I'm not sure what tama po means. I know po is like respect, but I'm not sure about tama. I am sitting on this park bench, and it's all made out of metal with these little sharp edges on it. So the thing I'm sitting on, if I keep squirming, it's because my butt's sore from sitting on this, and my legs, it's digging at the metal seat is digging into the back of my legs. Ah, Tama is correct. Okay. Salamat po. So how's the weather in the UK, if you're still with me? It's Tagalog. I have some subscribers from some of them are what are called OFWs, or overseas foreign workers. It's hard to find, decent jobs and stuff like that in the Philippines. And so a lot of them have to go abroad and work. and they do various stuff like, being a maid. Learned, over the last couple of years to a few things in, let me see if I can lift my laptop and try and turn it around. I don't know what you can see once I can't see the screen or not, but I don't know if you can see my motorcycles over there somewhere, but this is that bridge. I don't know, guys, the park I'm at. Once I turn it, I can't see what so much anymore. It's called the Greenway, and you used to be able to walk through there or take a bicycle through there, and sometimes you'd never see anybody. It was really peaceful and quiet. I'd bring my guitar, and I'd sit and, pick a song or I was answering some questions to Belle, who was trying to figure out how to link me to her live stream. But it looks like I'm doing a live stream. I did not expect you. I'm amazed anybody's actually there. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you're having issues connecting, I am at the park, and there is not a strong satellite signal here. There's not an internet. I mean, okay, not very. I'm doing this through the camera on my laptop's not a very good image, is it? But see that? That's an American bison with an American flag as an American bison. Some people say buffalo, but the genus and species of the American bison is called bison. My connection, you mean like my connection to the Philippines? Program where he was working same time, in neighborhoods and just, man, and yet they're still smiling, they're still happy. To me, they're just awesome people. I love the people of the Philippines. I said in the video I just posted that, if some guy is kind of like, not the best looking guy, or he's overweight, or he doesn't have any confidence, or he can't find a decent woman in America, he needs to start watching videos from the Philippines, because he very well may meet a lovely woman that will love him, take care of him, and treat him better than he could ever imagine if he was trying to find a woman in America. Because the women in the Philippines, they know how to treat their men. They know how to love them and to whatever. And a lot of American women, I hate to say it, and this generalization, I'm not talking everybody, right? But a lot of women in America have this thing where they forget that they're women too. They want so much equality that they forget that they're also a woman. And men a lot of times forget they're men. And so they start becoming really weak and wimpy. And a woman can say, jump, and he'll be like, oh, how high, and it shouldn't be like that. Men and women should treat each other with love and with respect and kindness, and respect each other's opinions and that kind of thing. But when it comes down to being somebody in charge, well, that's clearly the man, because I'm a Christian and the Bible says that the man is the head of the house. But a wise man. But anyway, so that was my fascination. A lot longer story than you expected, but I don't even know if you're listening. So, doing Mr. G. Whew, dong, I've reached the big time now, y'all. Mr. G's on the line, man. That's cool. Okay, so I'm constantly buffering and having problems. Oh, I'm sorry you're missing my answers. That's a bummer. I don't know if they'll catch back up, or if it'll be in, like, after the live stream, if it'll come back up or what. I don't know. But I hope you're doing really good, Mr. G. 1965. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, Mr. G, he's pretty cool, isn't he? Weston Supermoto Vlog. I like him. He's a really good guy. I can't wait for June to roll around. And I'm inviting people from the Philippines, man. If they can come, that'd be awesome. Because I'm having a conversation with someone else on the phone too. So can y'all still hear me over there somewhere? I'm amazed anybody showed up. I was trying to link to Belle because she was gonna invite me into her live stream, and she was gonna host a live stream and ask me some questions about being an American and the differences and things like that. And I had no idea what I was doing, and we were trying to find out. I closed it because she thought I hung up on her, and now I tell you what, though, doing a live stream. Yeah, sorry about that, Mr. G. I am at the park here, and there's not a wireless signal here, so I'm using mobile hotspot. And mobile hotspot sometimes is touch and go. You know how that goes. It's got a hotspot sometimes is touch and go. You know how that goes. It's got to, it's got to find this. It says right here that my connection. I'm sure what that. Yeah, that's what it is, man. I'm not holding my mouth right. My dad used to say that all the time when we were kids. He'd be trying to, crank a wrench on something in the car, and it would slip and hit it, and he'd hit his hand, and he'd pull up his hand and be all bloody on the still tell. Yeah, where I have a better signal and do it another day. Because, like I said, this was only supposed to be an interview on Belle's live stream, and I hit the wrong button. I don't know how to connect. I don't know anything about this kind of live stream stuff. All this technological all this technological stuff I don't do. I do microbiology really well. I can look through a microscope and tell you, what's going on. But when it comes to doing live streams and all this stuff on YouTube, man, I'm lucky to make a video, edit it, and post this thing, Okay. Yeah, it is a nice location here. All right. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Uncle Jay. Kumusta ka, kapitiko? Ko? Let's see. Yeah, Uncle Jay. He said, give me a shout out. All right, shout out to Uncle Jay in the Philippines. Uh, he was one of my first Philippine subscribers. Him and Cade channel. Jay and Cade have been really great at in the early start of my YouTube stuff, and I really appreciate their support. You might want to go check out their channels. They do some videos for my friends here and in the States or in England and other countries, whoever might be watching and not commenting. Cade and Jay do some really nice videos of beautiful waterfalls. I mean, just stunning. Man, I want to go to the Philippines. If anybody out there is very rich and you have more money than you know what to do with, buy me, a ticket to the Philippines. A live stream natural. Yeah. Some people call that a ham at heart. Hey, there's Belle. All right, Belle. See, I was supposed to be on your live stream. I kept looking for a link for your invite, but I didn't see anything where I was being invited. So I saw the button about go live, and I thought I had to go live. So I hit go live, and all it did is pull this up and start a live stream. So we'll have to figure out how to do this, Belle, so you can actually do the interview. And amazed that there's actually people watching my live stream. I never thought that would even happen. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Oh man, I don't know if I ever told you this in the video or not, 4, but when I was a young kid, I was kind of a smarty pants, and I had a teacher one time. I wasn't paying attention most of the time because she was boring and really a bad teacher. And she one time in front of the class said, "Oh, you're so stupid. You don't. Can you imagine calling a kid stupid today? You'd probably be fired, right? You can have sex with a student. You just can't tell them they're stupid." But anyway, but she said something about 2. You don't even know what 2 and 2 is. And I said, "Yes, ma'am, it's 22." And then she had me come up on the board and do the 2, and then this is a 2, and that's 22, and whatever. And apparently other people did the same kind of thing. But I was that kind of smarty pants, like 50 years or more ago. Let's see. Well, everybody, thank you for saying hi to Belle. This was supposed to be her live stream with her asking me questions. So make sure you go check out her videos and stuff too. And for Mr. G, if you missed it, I was talking about that she's an OFW, and that is an overseas foreign worker. And jobs are pretty challenging to come by in the Philippines, as you might imagine. And so a lot of people, rather especially women, instead of being what some people call bar girls, they go into the bar and try and get dates, and they work at the bar, and whatever. And I don't want to get into it too much, but basically prostitution. And some women will do that because they're desperate for the money, but most women in the Philippines are decent women. They're not going to do that. And so if they need money, they'll become an overseas foreign worker, and they do various things like take care of houses, make sure the house is running properly, take care of kids when the couple is at work or whatever. And if you're really lucky, you get a really good employer. If not, you get some jerk that makes you want to scream every day you go to work. I mean, the life they do is really challenging because they're away from their friends, they're away from their family, they're away from their support team. So a lot of them will get together and become their own support team. So when they do get their one day off, they meet up together and, have fun together, even though they may not have known each other before. And Joe Rose 21 is there too. Kumusta ka, kaibigan ko? If I'm saying that wrong, my Tagalog is horrible. But that's just like, how are you doing, my brother or my friend? I think I said kaibigan ko, so my friend. And maganda umaga is just like, good day, good morning, whatever. But here, it's night. I forget night. Is it maganda gabi? Is that night? I forget. Like I said, I only know a few things in Tagalog. I need to learn more. I get so many people from the Philippines that watch my videos and that I watch their videos and comment back and forth. I should learn more. Oh, it's getting better. Well, that's really good. I'm getting colder. I should have brought my sweater. I'll put it on when I go back to the bike and jump on my bike and head home in the dark, because it's going to be a bit nippy. Let's see. Ang galing mo po mag Tagalog, host. I don't know. I know you're asking me or saying something about Tagalog, but I don't speak enough Tagalog to understand. I'll let you guys. Oh, okay. So it is magandang gabi is good night, or good evening, beautiful evening, whatever. Yeah, yeah. You're poor. Yeah, but at least I'll get a nice tour. If I ever get to the Philippines and I get down by Iligan City, I know that you and Cade and some others, you guys will all show me around. I'd love to come there and ride with you guys. I'd have a blast. But there's people that are up in the NCR, the National Capital Region too, that I'd like to ride with them. I love the Philippines, man. Y'all are really wonderful people. I'd love to visit and ride and just, have a nice time. You thought I ordered something to eat? What, when I said magandang gabi? Yeah, I don't know. I do need to get something to eat though. I haven't had anything since breakfast. This we were going to try and set this live stream up, or Belle was going to do a live stream at like 3 o'clock, and then have me come in. But I ended up getting a call that somebody, and I don't want to get into all the details, took money out of the bank without saying anything. So I had to go take money out of a different bank and put it in the other bank before some bills came through, and I ended up getting an overdraft charge. So I had to shuffle from one bank to the other at the last minute. I didn't expect to have to do that. So that ended up putting me late for a lot of different stuff and whatever. And now here I am doing a live stream that was supposed to be Belle doing the live stream asking me questions. But anyway. So again, for those that are coming in kind of late, I know that I can see that some of you are in the Philippines, and I know it would be a challenge for you to get to America, but we're going to have the Virginia Moto meetup in Tazewell by Mr. G 1965. He's one of the guys that are on here. If you see it, you can. I'm sure you can click on his thing and open up his channel and check out his videos. He's got some really nice videos. He's a really good guy too. You know, there's a lot of good moto vloggers, and but I forgot what I was going to say. But Mr. G 1965 lives near Tazewell, Virginia, and June 11th through the 13th at the Clinch Mountain Moto Works. They're gonna, where there's gonna be a moto meetup, and we are gonna have a lot of fun. There's some, his wife's channel's name is, and but there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that are coming. And if there's any way you guys can make it from the Philippines to Tazewell, Virginia next June, we would love to see you there. Ain't that right, Mr. G 1965? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I guess there's street lights on over there. I think. Oh, that's for the tennis courts. That's right. I was like, why is it so bright? I forgot there's tennis courts right behind me. And I hope I'm talking clear enough for y'all to understand. I know that when I was younger, I used to talk with a pretty muddy voice, as they say here, and that through school and teachers and my parents and whatever it's like about beat the accent out of me. So I try not to have an accent, but sometimes if I'm not careful or if I'm with the right people, it comes back. But I try to speak clear because I have so many friends from different countries, good solid Christian friends from other nations, and I want them to be able to understand me, especially if we're talking about the Bible or things like that. I want them to understand. And if I'm talking like this here, it's kind of hard. So I try to speak more clear so I'm easier to understand. Yeah, I understand you're coming. You're going to be in the States in September. I understand. I get that. But you're going to go on a really cool ride too with some friends. That I look forward to seeing the videos from that. That's gonna be fun, I bet. Well, I appreciate that, Joe Rose 21. Salamat po. Ah, not a problem, Mr. G. I'm just as excited about it as y'all. There's some really nice people that I really look forward to meeting. You know, I'm going to try this spring before it gets, when it starts getting. Think about making it down to Georgia and meet up with Blue Bike and Doyle. Meet up with Doyle and his wife. Ride together and get to meet him in person. And then that way, when we come out by you, we'll already know each other. We'll already have met and stuff. What do you mean? I can read your lettering, your typing just fine. You don't have an accent when you type. Maybe that's what it was. I had to write so many essays, that it made me start talking normal, or what they considered normal. I was in college. There was a young lady that she was from Brazil, and really beautiful, beautiful young lady. And I was noticing all these young guys, nobody'd go sit with her. And I'm like, man, why? She's gorgeous. And so, I went and I would sit with her and I would talk to her. And one day she said, thank you. And I said, for what? And she said, all these other people that I try to talk to, you stand there saying, and it made her day because then she actually had someone to talk to. And she was a really sweet young lady. That was years ago, but she's a real sweet young lady. So I try to remember that and realize that, when I have subscribers in the Philippines that are listening to me or watching my videos, that if I speak clear enough, they'll be able to actually talk with too much of an accent. Let's see, missing some stuff here. Okay, Uncle Jay. Move my camera forward so that we can see the background. Well, you can, but see what happens? It's dark here. So all it would do is all you're going to see is like a whiteout. I'm at the park, and if I turn it, if I go like this, where you can see, it's pretty bright from the tennis courts. And if I tried to put my face like that, I don't know if that would work or not. I don't know. Here, if I sit like that, is that better? Well, now see, all you're going to see is the light. There's trees back there, but, or would it be better if I go this way? No, see, it's getting too dark back there. It'd be hard to see back that way. But I'm probably not going to do this much longer anyway, because like I said, this was an unexpected connection. I was supposed to be doing a live stream on Belle Sanga's channel and not my own live stream, but I don't know what I'm doing. And there was, there was supposed to be a way to connect to hers, because I was just going to connect to hers. And so when I hit the button and it said go live, I thought that meant that I was going live connecting to her channel, so that she could interview me and do the live stream with me, and we were going to do, whatever. But it ended up pulling it up live on my stuff. I didn't expect it, so I am not prepared. But I'm good at faking it. so, hey, gee, I am a professional live streamer. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking like an idiot because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wow, it's almost midnight there. Okay. Well, Weston Super Motovlog, thank you, sir, for joining in to my totally unexpected live stream. I appreciate y'all watching. I really do. I hope you have a great night and get a good night's sleep. So, good night, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's see. Writing is better because you don't need to slow down. That's really funny. Beautiful day. That's really funny. That's true. And when you read something that somebody wrote, you can read it at your own speed too, and you don't have to worry about accents or them saying it too fast. So, that's what we need to do. That'll be the day of the future, right? Instead of people talking anymore, everybody's on their phones all the time. So everybody's going to have a little messaging thing on their phone, and they'll be right next to somebody. And instead of talking to them, they'll just start typing in on their phone and then show it to the person, and then they won't have to talk. They'll just read it, and it's like, that's just crazy. I'm a good host. Well, thank you, Joe Rose. I appreciate that. I didn't expect to be a host today. This was a complete accident. I was supposed to be linking in with Belle's channel, Belle Sanga, so that she could interview me. And now she's not even here. She came on and now she's gone. I don't know if she's like frustrated or what. I tried, but I don't know what I'm doing. But thanks for the prayers, Weston Super Motovlog. I appreciate y'all. And I hope your daughter's doing well. Let's see. All right, Mr. G. I really appreciate you, brother. I really do. You're a good dude, and I appreciate that. Tell your wife I said hi. And I look forward to June. But I'm sure I'll talk to you and it's getting cooler out here, and my sweater is on the bike in the saddlebags. I got my leather jacket over here, but I don't want to throw that on right now when I'm trying to do this. But I will, oh, now Cade's on. Hey, Cade, where am I? I am at a park in town, about 15 miles from my house. I live out in the county, and so it takes me a while to get into town. And I was originally, if you just came on, you missed this. I was originally supposed to be doing a live stream with Belle Sanga. She, I think I'm saying her last name right, but I was supposed to be doing a live stream with her. She was going to invite me onto her live stream and then ask me questions, about what it's like to be an American and the different, all those kind of things that I was going to explain some stuff to her. And I will when we figure out how to connect me to her YouTube channel. But when I didn't see a link to connect, and I saw a button that said go live, I thought that was going to send me to her connection, and then I was going to connect to her. And next thing you know, it's doing a live stream on mine. So I don't know. This was completely unexpected. But when some people started talking to me, I thought, well, I don't want to be rude and then just like hang up on everybody. So that's how I ended up doing this. But it's getting dark here. It's like almost 5:30 at night here, and it gets dark pretty early now because we in this part of the country we do this fall back. We change the clocks back an hour in the fall, and I hate that. I wish we wouldn't do that. Instead of getting dark at like 6:30, or 6:15 or whatever, it gets dark at like 5:15 or whatever instead, and that's annoying. But I am getting cold now because the sun's gone down anyway. Let's see. But that's why I'm out, Cade. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Beautiful day. And yes, Uncle Jay is here. At least he was. I think he is. He's still there. Yeah. Well, I'd need lights if I'm going to be doing it at night. That's what's happening. I should have more lights. I don't know if you can even see me. I can see my face on the screen. I don't know if y'all can or not. Yeah, I know it's early in the morning there. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think I could go live either, Cade. Like I said, I was supposed to be, I didn't think I could do that. So when Belle asked me to do a live stream under her live stream, she was going to interview me, ask me questions and all that. And I thought, can I do that? And she said, yeah, because I can invite you. Well, apparently I can do a live stream. I didn't know it because when I hit the button, thinking I was connecting to her, it just started a live stream here, and I didn't realize I could do that. Let's see. Sure, you can invite me on your live stream. Just bear in mind, I don't speak Tagalog or Cebuano. I only know like how to say God bless you or, whatever. I don't know a whole lot. So, yeah. And yeah, Kate, I was about to leave here because it's getting cold and my sweaters, I'm on my motorcycle. It's but it's supposed to be cold. For a motorcycle riding out in the county, it'll be even colder. So I've got a sweater in my saddlebag, but I've got my leather jacket here. I just don't want to throw on my leather jacket while I'm sitting here doing this. Let's see. And yes. Yeah, Cade just came on. Like I said before, Cade and Jay, were some of my first Philippine subscribers, and I subscribed to them, and I was watching their videos all the time, and they'd watch mine and comment. I really like them. They're really nice people, and they used to go to, they're starting to again, at least because of the COVID stuff, but they'd have all these videos of showing the Philippines and these beautiful waterfalls, and man, it's just beautiful down by the area where they live. And Well, Joe Rose, you know, because you live there too, right? You live in that same area. I'm not sure where beautiful day where you live. Yeah, I did. I did subscribe to Roxy and Joe Rose. There's some other people I subscribe to also, but I I get people. I don't know why, but I get people that will, uh, you know, send me this thing where like, you know, I visited your house, visit mine, which means like sub for sub. And a lot of times, you know, if I see that they sub, I'll actually go check out their video, and then I'll sub. But some of them, I think what they're doing is that when I sub to them, they just go back and unsub from me because my numbers start to go up and then they'll drop down a little bit and then they'll go up and then they drop down a little bit. And it's like really annoying to watch your numbers start to go and then they drop. And it's like, why do people unsubscribe? I don't get that. It doesn't hurt people to say to stay subscribed to your channel or to my channel. It doesn't hurt them. So why do they do that? I mean, there's been people that I used to watch their videos and I was subscribed to their channel, but then they started doing, I don't know, stuff that I'm not really interested in or whatever, or they would just do like weird videos or whatever. And I just stopped watching. I don't unsubscribe. I just, you know, don't watch because, you know, if I had a lot of time and I could watch as many YouTube videos as I want 24 hours a day, then maybe I'd watch the videos, but I've got too many other people that I love watching their videos and I watch them first. So there's some of you that whenever you post, you know that I will watch, that I watch your video. Like when Cade posts, I always watch, and I always give full watches. I don't, I don't like turn it on and then walk away and then come back and say, "Oh, nice video," and didn't even watch it. When I watch your video, I watch the full video, and then and including ads. And unless there's like, you know, sometimes they'll put up an ad that's like over an hour long, and it's like, man, come on, it's a, you know, it's a video that's, you know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes long, and you're putting in an hour ad. No, thanks. You know, so I usually skip that. But if they're like realistic ads, you know, I'll watch through them. And then I always give a thumbs up. You know, there's a lot of people, like with Belle's channel or with Cade or with Jay, uh, you know, with Joe Rose, if you know, if you have a video up, or uh, you know, you know, Roxy or any of you guys, when you guys have videos up, you know, if you're on the screen and you watch, hey, ¿cómo está kaibigan ko? Tribal Mountain Beauty. She just showed up too. Awesome. But if I watch your videos and I've made comments to you, know that if I made a comment, I gave a thumbs up. I just do that all the time. When I start watching a video, as soon as I start watching it, I'll hit the thumbs up so I don't forget. And then at the end of the video, I'll make a comment. If I'm really in a hurry, you know, I'll watch the whole video, but I might not go into detail of the comment like I'd like to because I'm in a hurry, but I'll at least say something so that you know that I watched your video. And if I watched it, I watched the video. I didn't just play it and then disappear and then come back and go, nice. I know a lot of people do that, but you know, right now I'm not concerned about watch hours because they don't really do much if you don't have 1,000 subscribers. So, and I'm not even anywhere near that right now. I'm doing it because I have fun, and I like you people. You guys are really nice people. I enjoy this time with you guys. Yes, I don't know how you do that, Cade, but you're welcome to drop a link. I just don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know, isn't that cool? Sabanan tribe, if I'm saying that right, is here too. And I'm just about to go. I'm getting cold, man. I know it's early morning there, but it's later in the day here, and it's getting cold. You guys are on my tomorrow. Like right now, it's like I'm in your yesterday, and you guys are in my tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, thumbs up to y'all. And at least the comment won't go to the spam as long as you really let the video play along. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people that will. I'll find their comments in my potential spam file, and I'll read it, and it's a nice comment. So why it goes to the spam file, I don't know. That's why I check my spam file once in a while. Oh no, don't thank me for my time. I thank you for yours. I did not expect this to happen. I really didn't. I didn't think I could do a live stream. My whole thing was to link to Belle so that she could interview me and talk to me about questions she had about what it's like to be an American and what's acceptable and not, that kind of thing. And I'd never dreamed I was going to be doing a live stream. This is amazing. I'm surprised that people showed up. Okay. Yeah, it's nighttime here. You guys are just starting your day, and mine's coming. Well, it's not coming to an end because it's like 5:36 p.m. And you can hear a train off in the distance. That train's actually fairly far away, but the sound carries through this park pretty well. Okay. Yeah, that train. I'm getting cold. If you can see me going like this, I'm cold. I'm trying to warm up. Yeah, that train. The sound carries here, especially this time of year when there's not a lot of leaves on the trees and stuff. And it goes on the other side of the river, so it's not super far away, but it's close enough where you can hear it pretty good. Even where I live out in the county, there's a train that goes through and blows its horn sometimes, and it's probably 4 miles away. But there's areas where there's nothing to stop the sound, and when they blow their whistle at night, late at night, you can actually hear it. I mean, it's not loud, but you can hear it. But I'm in town at the park now, so it's kind of fairly loud. Well, yeah, Cade, about the going to spam because they didn't watch. I do get people that'll make comments where, when they make the comment, I read their comment and I can tell they watched the video because they said stuff from the video that was later in the video. So I know they must have, watched some of the video. Maybe not all of it. I don't know, but they must have said something that it went, that it triggered it to go to spam or something. I don't know. Let's see, because I know that what is Alice's channel? 1Q72, Alice's online friends or whatever. Kate, you watch her videos, but Alice will make comments, and sometimes they go right to my spam file, and I've got to pull them out of there. And she always makes nice comments, and I'm pretty sure she reads my stuff and watches my video. And then there's stuff. This just started happening recently, where on my videos, or somebody will make a comment, and it'll be like, see private pictures of me, and then it'll have like some, link thing. And when I see that, I know what that is, and I do not want to see what she has to offer. So usually I just go over to the right and click the button and then delete it because I know what it is, and I don't want to have my subscribers exposed to that kind of garbage. Yeah, Mr. G, 1965. If you want to see some beautiful videos from the Philippines, Cade channel and Uncle J, there's some Christian friends in the Philippines that have posted a lot of really beautiful videos of waterfalls and stuff like that. And Cade and J, Mr. G, 1965. I think you saw that video where I met up with him and I talked about how he was a former FBI agent and all that other stuff that I made that up. That isn't true. It was just a joke. Mr. G and I were just having a lot of fun. But Mr. G is a really good guy, and so you should go over and check out his channel and subscribe to him. He's a good man. And if you want to go see beautiful Philippine waterfalls and stuff, Mr. G, you should check out Cade and Jay's channel, Uncle Jay and Cade channel. And then there's others. I mean, if you want to see beautiful Philippines, most of the people that are posting comments from the Philippines, they have some really nice videos. Some of them are cooking channels. So if y'all like to eat and you want to try some really good dishes, some of these people make some really, really good stuff. Let's see. Okay, so they didn't watch your videos. They sub too early, and that's the time you see your subs getting down every time they sub 3 minutes and below. I'm not sure what you're saying, Jay. I am a good fellow. Oh, yes, quite. I am quite a good fellow. Thank you very much. No, I like people. I like nice people. And, the people that I've met and known and watched in the Philippines are awesome. And most of the moto vloggers that I know, like Mr. G, vlogs in America too, and other countries, because Weston Supermoto Vlog is in England. And I'd start mentioning more names, but I don't want to, say so many and then forget somebody. Oh, wow, Alice is on. Man, this is like the weirdest thing that started as a mistake. Oh, wow, Cade, seriously? I didn't know that. Clean Kitchen is your sister? Oh, man, I didn't know that. That's cool. Thank you for telling me that. We were just talking about you, Alice. My dear sister Alice, up in the great white frozen tundra of Wisconsin. A Japanese lady from Brazil that lives in Wisconsin. And let's see if I'm saying this right. Let's see. Kami no omagumi ga hufuni arimasu yauni. Okay, that's my Japanese right there, Alice. I don't know. I probably sounded like a donkey in a tin barn at midnight, but I try. This is amazing. And Ellis, I know that you missed all this, but when I started this like an hour ago, what I was supposed to be doing is Belle Sanga was going to do a live stream and invite me to be like like I don't know what they call it, like a co-host or whatever you call it. And she was going to sort of like interview me and ask me questions about what it's like to be an American, what's considered acceptable in American culture, what's considered flirting, what's considered, too much clothing or not enough clothing on or whatever. She was going to ask me different questions. But when we're trying to connect, I don't know what I'm doing with YouTube and, this kind of stuff. I've never done anything with live stream. I didn't even think I could live stream, but she said I could link through her. So when I'm going through, I saw a button that said go live. Well, I thought the go live meant that I was going to connect to her channel so she could interview me. But all of a sudden, boom, I'm up. And then beautiful day started saying stuff. And I'm like, okay. And I thought it was through Belle's channel. And so I thought, okay, I must be doing something wrong. So I hit the stream and ended the stream. And then I tried to connect again and it wasn't connecting. So next thing you know, I'm doing a live stream and I didn't even think I could. So that's kind of where this is at. This was like a mistake, and people are showing up. It's like it blew me away. I'm stunned. I'm sitting at the park in town, and it's getting dark. It's getting cold. My sweater, I've got my leather jacket, but my sweater is actually in the saddlebags on my motorcycle in the parking lot. So let's see. I think I missed some stuff as I was yakking here. Konnichiwa, Alice. Oh, Kate, it sounds like you speak Japanese some. Okay, so I got that right when I said God bless you, abundantly or whatever. That's cool. Thank you. Now thanks to Alice, I know some Japanese. When I get subscribers from other parts of the world or that are from other parts of the world, I try to learn at least something like hello or thank you or God bless you or something like that, just to try and relate to them, because everybody likes it when you can, speak something of their language. That's why I learned to not just how to say pagpalain kayong Dios. I probably don't say it very well, but pagpalain kayong Dios is like God bless you. But in Cebuano, where Cade and Jay and Joe Rose and Roxy and the other people that are with them, they speak Cebuano, so it's more like panalangin ka sa Dios instead of pagpalain kayong Dios. It's panalangin ka sa Dios. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I've just seen it written, but I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. At least enough where you can at least understand me. Wow, you're still here. Beautiful day. Thank you so much. You've been here like this whole time. You were here when I first started this, and I thought it was like through through Belle's channel, and realized it wasn't, and then I closed it and started up again. You were here then, and you're still here now. You've been here for over an hour with me. That's awesome. Thank you. Maraming salamat po. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I speak English and I don't speak it right good. uh, well, I learned too that even in microbiology, there are certain names of certain bacteria that people will certain bacteria name the way you usually say it. Then and they say it different, then they'll be like, no, that's not how you say it. And they get all like grumpy and mean and and try and make you say it the way they say it, because their way of saying it is right. But if you ask some other professor in a different university, they'll say, no, they're wrong. I'm right. So I learned a long time ago that if you understand what I'm saying, man, chill out. So many people, but that's what happens in our education system in America. Too many liberals, and liberals are so dang touchy, that they're all right. They all think they're right. And if you try and show they're not, or if you disagree with them, all of a sudden, you get yelled at and they hate you. Okay. Okay. Let's see. And I just, I'll tell my other friends, you need to go check out Mr. G, because, here in the South, a lot of people, including me, we say, um, but Mr. G, the way he says it, man, is just cool. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just the way he says it. It's not, it's like, He just does it like cooler than anybody else. I think I talked about that on the video with him. But you need to check out Mr. G 1965. He's a good guy. He's a good, strong Christian man. Good guy. He's got a son, Isaac, that's really good at riding dirt bikes, going jumping, getting some air. What we used to call jumping and getting air, where the bike goes like airborne up. Like if you got a ramp, and I don't know if you can see me, but if you take your motorcycle and you go up and then you go in the air over to get to the other side of the jump, we call that getting air. But his son would get some air, and his son's friends too. So you should check out his channel. He's a real good man. Oh, and Der Sharo is here too. Wow, man. I can't believe this. This was like an accident trying to connect to some other channel, to Belle's channel, so I could do live stream with her. And I didn't even think I could do it. And all of a sudden there's people on here watching. Do I know how to speak Chinese? Yes, I do. COVID-19. Oh man, I shouldn't do that. I'm so bad. I'm a smarty pants. I shouldn't have said that. I'm really sorry. Let's see, Chinese. I know Nish. I probably don't say it right. My accent's probably bad, but I know Nishie Jingwaran, which is like, are you of Chinese people? Meaning, are you Chinese? I know Ni Hao Ma, which is like, how are you? Years. So yeah, a few words in Chinese, but not much. And my accent's probably really bad, just like it is with Tagalog and Cebuano and even English. Sweetheart. But so are you, Alice. So is Charlotte. So is her. Clean Kitchen is here. Her sister. I didn't know that they were sisters. And all the people that are on my channel, they're all really wonderful people. Everybody, they're all sweethearts to me. Let's see. I'm trying to go read these. And yeah, Clean Kitchen. I didn't know that you were Cade's sister. That's really cool. That I didn't know that. I just learned something new by doing this accidental live stream. Yeah, your boyfriend in California, right? Is he from the Philippines and moved to the United States, or is he from the United States but from a Filipino family? Because I know that he's in California, and I know that in California there's a large group of people from the Philippines. Let's see, where are we at here? Oops, this thing jumped on me. I'm losing track of where I'm at here. I'm trying to read this stuff. Well, Joe Rose, how can you be a friend to Dear Charlotte? You go to her channel. She's a really nice lady. You go to her channel and you subscribe. And then you tell her, TennRides said subscribe back to you. Biological sciences. I have a degree in microbiology, and my master's degree research was in airborne pathogens. So yeah, I studied microbiology. And when I was a graduate student, I taught at the university. But I don't have any money, so big deal, right? Let's see. Well, thank you, beautiful day. I'm glad that you're here and that you're enjoying this live stream, even though it was an accident. Yeah, Subanan tribe. She's a really nice lady. I wish I had more time in a day to watch everybody's channel because, man, you guys are all fantastic. It's just I only have so many hours a day that I can watch. Yeah, well, I tell you what, you weren't convinced that you came from a monkey, well, an ape, Mr. G, 1965. So you went to school long enough, but not so long that they brainwashed that kind of garbage into you. I don't believe that stuff either, but it, schooling isn't everything it's cracked up to be. I mean, I know a whole lot of stuff. I know a lot about, pathogens, viruses and viroids and prions and microorganisms, bacteria, different types of fungi, parasites. I know a whole lot of stuff about stuff, but, unless it puts money in my pocket, it's not worth it. And I had gotten a job offer one time years ago at a research center, but it was in, where was it? I think it was Boston, and they were going to pay me a lot of money. But man, you know, Tennessee is home, and there's no way I want to move to some liberal stronghold out in the East Coast like Boston, where the crime rate is high, the cost of living is high. So the amount of money they were going to pay me sounded a lot to me. Here in Tennessee, it's a lot of money. But out there, because everything's so expensive, it wasn't worth it. And I'm not going to go live in some overcrowded city with a lot of crime and hateful, mean people that say they're really friendly and they're not. So education isn't everything it's cracked up to be. I was a smart ass before I went to school, and I'm still a smart ass. So hey, it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, you should check out Clean Kitchen's channel. She's got some good recipes and stuff. She's a good cook. I didn't even know it was Cade's sister. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Alice. The way he does it, he's a pretty cool guy. I like him a lot. He's a good man. And Alice, you need to find a way in June to leave Wisconsin to come visit at Moto Meetup in Tazewell, Virginia, and then you can meet Mr. G in person and me in person if you want to. You can meet him. I don't, if you don't want to meet me, that's okay. I'm not very thin-skinned. I can take it. If you want to go there just to meet the man, then whatever. Uh-oh, my screen is getting dim, and I just noticed my battery. I'm at the park. I can't plug it into a tree, so my battery's going, and I think it's about to shut me off here. So I don't know how to save this so I can read all your comments after, because this is funny. I'm glad you liked my joke about COVID-19, because I can speak Chinese, Cade. Okay. Yeah, this is my very first live stream. It was an accident. It did not mean to happen. I was supposed to link to Belle's channel, and she was going to ask me questions, but I don't know what I'm doing. And it came up, and boom, and all of a sudden here I am live streaming. I didn't even think I could do that. She came in and said something, and now she's gone. So I don't know if she's mad. I don't know. Or frustrated. I'm not sure what's going on, but I really appreciate you guys. My battery is probably going to shut off here, so if all of a sudden I'm gone, that's what happened, because I'm running on battery, and this thing is just, draining my battery really, 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 really fast. You like my accent, huh? I try not to even have one. It's like I'll go up to places like Wisconsin, and I'll talk to people, and they'll ask me where I'm from, and I'm like, why do you think I'm not from here? It's like, because you have an accent. I don't even hear it. I don't even hear my accent, because the way I used to talk when I was younger, I talk a lot different. So let's see. But I like the way the people in the Philippines talk when they speak English. Sometimes it's really cute. I'm outside because I had to run into town. It's a long story, Cheryl, but I had to run into town and take money out of one bank, put it in another bank. It's a long story, but I was going to come into the park and do a live stream at 3:00 my time with Belle. But what ended up happening is this last minute thing, having to go to the bank, we ended up scheduling it for 4:00. And then I didn't know how to connect. She wasn't sure how to link me. And one thing led to another. And all of a sudden, boom, my link I thought was connecting me to her set me on a live stream I didn't expect to be doing. And here I am. But my battery is about to die. I'm getting cold. My sweater's in the saddlebags on my motorcycle. So I need to go bundle up and head back home or something, because I'm getting cold. Let's see. Yeah, I'd love to meet y'all. I wish if I had Bill Gates's money, I would take all my YouTube friends from all over the world, and I would pay for your flights to bring you to Tazewell next June, and have you come to the Moto meetup. That's what I would love to do that, but I don't. If I had the money, I'd even come to visit y'all in the Philippines, but I don't right now. So yeah, the watch hours don't really. I don't think they really do much, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So I'm not really concerned about the watch hours. I don't know how to close this out so I can read all your comments, because there's comments on here that I haven't gotten to read yet, and I want to. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to read these in case I lose them when I have to close this or the battery dies. So I'm trying to read what y'all are saying to me, because I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm serious about that. I really do appreciate it. And I can see myself still. It's kind of blurry, but I don't know if y'all can see me or if you're talking to a black screen or looking at a black screen or what. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I would love to visit Taiwan. To me, Taiwan is the real China. I know a lot of people don't understand what's going on with that, but China used to be a great and wonderful, wonderful nation. Then the communists took over, ruined China, in my opinion. They ruined China, and the military and the people that were fighting to keep China away from communism, they moved to Taiwan and kept Taiwan as kind of like their stronghold. And so, to me, real China is Taiwan. The Communist Party that now runs China, what people call China, to me, that's not the real China. Taiwan is the real China. And I don't know if that's how they feel in Taiwan or not, but I would love to go to Taiwan, but I really don't want to visit China. Let's see. Yeah, I do enjoy making YouTube videos and stuff for YouTube, Cade. Let's see. Black. Yeah, the light behind me is from the tennis court. See that? Um, I don't know if Belle is doing her channel, her live stream. She was trying to link me to her live stream, and it didn't. We couldn't figure out how I could connect to her. And it's when I hit the go live, I thought I was going live to her, and then it started this, and I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Otherwise, I'd be on her channel doing a live stream with her. If she is doing a live stream, then go over and tell her that I have no idea what I'm doing, and I was supposed to be on her channel. Taiwanese hate China. Yeah, well, I can understand why, because the Chinese people were more like they are in Taiwan, and Taiwan is like a free nation, an independent nation. Taiwan is great, but the communists that took over China, they're the ones that are responsible for all the COVID stuff and the first SARS outbreak and all that kind of stuff, because the Communist Party, the Communist Chinese Party, doesn't want the world to see that communism is flawed. They don't want they don't want people to know that communism is an evil thing. It's a bad thing, and they don't want the world to know that. So they cover everything up, even though it means hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people around the world have died because of the COVID, and it's in fact affected economies all around the world. But anyway, my battery just came on and it says that it's about to shut down. I wish I could keep this going here. I'm going to try and see if I hope I can. There's still comments here. I want to read all your comments here. Let's see. Yeah, and Japan is a country I'd like to live, but to visit. But Japan is really, really, really expensive. I'd like to visit Korea too. Well, South Korea, not North Korea. I don't think I could visit North Korea. I don't think they let anybody come and go. Yeah, China, Taiwan should be all of China. That's what it should be. It was the communists that ruined that. Uh, yeah, to me, Taiwan shouldn't be just the small area of Taiwan. Taiwan should really actually be China, because they are the real China. It's the communists that ruined China and kind of like took over the mainland. But it's a really interesting thing. I mean, if anybody's still watching this that doesn't understand what's happening with Taiwan, Taiwan is a great nation. They're free. They're the real China, in my opinion. Uh, the China that people call China is the imposter. They're what the communists took over. Just like there's people trying to do in America today, stealing elections and stuff to gain power. That's the exact same thing they did, where the communists took over China. They stole the election, and that's how they did it. That's why most people, you know, in Taiwan don't like Chinese, like the Chinese, because the communists. Let's see. Okay, let's see. In the Korea. Same side. Um, yeah, Taiwan is a great nation. I've watched videos from Taiwan too, and I like Taiwan. And yeah, I would never promote communism. Communism is evil. I mean, they destroy lives. They don't let you keep taking.